Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 3rd of 2022. It's a big hype release week. It is finally upon us. Doctor Strange comes out in just a couple days, and the reviews are finally here. Last night was the world premiere, and they had screenings all across the country and the world, and now we're finally getting some reviews, so we'll be looking at that. But joining me for this special episode for just a little bit, he's coming to hang out for just a little bit while we talk about things. It's Max himself. What's up, Max?
Hey everyone, I just got out of work. I just made a video, getting ready for my own live stream. Wanted to support RJ for a little bit before I eat lunch. I'm ready for Doctor Strange. I'm kind of like things I'm hearing. I gotta also be careful. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Did the Grace review scare you that much?
No, I watched a few reviews. I actually, I'm gonna do reacting. I don't know what your. I don't want to interfere with what your plans are, but
we're kind of gonna look at the Rotten Tomatoes page, look at a couple videos.
Okay.
I know you're mostly gonna focus on Andy and Grace, so
right. Yeah, Andy and Grace tonight. I'm reacting because things that they said, not just that the reviews are somewhat negative, it's just the things that they said were concerns of mine. Did you ever watch a review and you're
weird.
like, oh,
it's weird because what they're saying, like,
smash the like button on both MME and Marvel Mania, because we gotta stay with RJ till he gets to 1K on this channel, and he does have a Patreon in case you would like to support him. It's only as low as $1, so
yes.
Right?
Yeah, as low as $1, absolutely.
Okay.
But real quick, what's up, Keely Chow? Geek Studios is here. Caleb Stock is here. Arkham Gaming's here. What's up, guys? Yeah. So yeah, the reviews are indeed out for Doctor Strange. So I figure we take a look at the Rotten Tomatoes page. It's not horrible. I mean,
no. It's just the concerns that I had. The one thing, without going too much in the review, because I already watched Grace review while I was working, the thing that really stuck with me is like, it's like having a Christmas present or Christmas, and then everything on your list you don't really get, but like, yay, it's still Christmas. It's like that kind of experience.
Well, and that's kind of what I've been trying to tell people. And I'm not trying to pull the "I told you so," but I've been telling people for the last week. Set your expectations accordingly, because this is not some Secret Wars movie. It's not some Avengers movie. It's still a Doctor Strange story with some extra goodies in there. That's what it was always meant to be.
And lacking some other areas that I don't want to give specifics. Like, I really like good action. I heard there's not much of that in there, and I don't want to. I don't want to be negative. Listen, the worst thing, I want everything to succeed. I don't laugh at things failing. And honestly, just to me, this sounds like it's going to be an average Marvel movie. And I thought it was going to be top tier. That's where I'm disappointed. But maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe my expectations are being pummeled right now, where I reset myself and I go in with new expectations of just wanting an average Marvel movie, and then it'll exceed it. I don't know. And I also don't want to be negative, because my wife is looking forward to it, and she cannot stand when I get negative on movies. And this is a movie we're going to see together. She's all hyped. She's like, where we're going to go to eat before, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing this Thursday night. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super excited for this. But I have my expectations in check. The good news is that if you're a Sam Raimi fan, I mean, this is everything you could ever ask in a modern Sam Raimi movie. So if you really like Sam Raimi movies, it's more of a Sam Raimi movie than even a Marvel movie in some aspects. So that's really exciting to me, that it's very much a director-driven movie where it's his singular vision and the way he wanted to make this movie. And I'm cool with that. Like, that's really cool. I think it's going to feel unique and different to what we've seen before.
That's the part of the Grace thing that shocked me, that said she was really down on Raimi. Even alluding that we're getting some Spider-Man 3 vibes with the humor. But I like the humor in Spider-Man. You know, Bully Maguire, and when he's dancing, I think that's funny. I love that scene. But so that's not necessarily a bad thing for me personally, but I've heard.
I mean, that's kind of the thing too, though, where again, it's all about expectations and setting them accordingly. I mean, again, 80%, that's about on par with like Infinity War. I think Infinity War like an 80 to 84%, and people loved Infinity War. The Batman Rotten Tomato score is like 80%. So I don't think like an 80, like just because it's not in the 90s doesn't mean, oh my god, it's a disaster. I mean, 80 is still very, very, very good. I
Well,
mean,
we don't go like I try not to go, oh, shill, 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 or hater, 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 or troll, troll, troll. Like I try to be in the middle.
mm.
But honestly, I feel that still Marvel gets a little more leniency than other studios coming to like they
I
give it
mean,
like a higher
kind
bump
of
on
without.
in
I
my
feel like that's
subjective
kind of
opinion.
vanished though. I mean, look at Eternals. Eternals got bombarded with negative
Yeah, that's
reviews.
true. That's true.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's kind of the thing. I mean, it's not like always glowing. But here's a couple of them. We'll read a few
Well,
of these.
well, senior nerd, and thank you. A new member says 80% okay. Yes, but keep in mind it's front loaded because the most of the access release theirs first, and then it gradually comes in with less and less
Well,
access.
yeah, it tends to
If you
fluctuate.
if
It
you
starts off
if
at the
you
highest
consider
point,
that
then
as
it
a
kind of goes
factor,
down. I
right?
mean,
If
once they add more reviews, though, I do feel it's probably going to level out at like the mid 80s, like
I
80,
think it's
80.
probably going to get dip into the 70s.
And even then, that's fine. There's still Marvel
Because
movies in the
because the
70s that are
ones that
fine.
start that go into the 80s usually start at the 90s, so it usually the normally it trends down a little bit as more stuff comes in. Hey Eddie.
Hey,
So,
what's up, guys?
yeah, so not much, man. We're just going over some of these reviews. So, a couple, this one from the New York Post says the MCU has officially jumped the Stark. I hate punny reviews like that.
Oh yeah.
I hate
And
punny
he's a
reviews
top
like that.
critic.
Yeah.
He's always on there. The
In
top
terms of
critics are annoying.
Raimi's back catalog, it's more Spider-Man 3 than The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got some other. I mean, this one's from the Rap says hits the ooh and ah marks we expect from a well-crafted Marvel venture, but even with the Sam Raimi at the helm, Century goes heavy on the spectacle but light on the humanity. There's something I've heard too that doesn't really give a lot of focus to the emotional beats. It's more so a lot of fast-paced action and set piece after set piece, which I'm okay with. I don't think that's necessarily a problem. It's going to be a very frantic movie. We're jumping from thing to thing. It's only 2 hours and 6 minutes. Like it's not like this lengthy movie. I mean, it's a nice dipping your toe into the multiverse and having fun with it. You know,
Mhm.
which
Well, I also heard that American Chavez is not that fulfilling of a character and it's just there. And
well,
she doesn't have some of the um coolness of the comic book version of her, like the character traits, just kind of like a hollow represent.
Well, I mean, it's going to be an adaptation of a character. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Mm.
Let's see, Punch Drunk. I'm looking through to see a couple of these, see if there's any names I recognize. Because I like finding some people I recognize. I mean, uh, Punch Drunk Critic says the weirdness, the goofiness, the bizarre, the humor, and yes, the horror of comics is all there, and one of the most ambitious or the most terrifying MCU films to date. Oh, here you go. It's your favorite guy, Max. It's Scott Mendelson. You
Oh,
love Scott
really?
Mendelson, don't you?
He's absolutely a troll. He's created the anti SJWs on the internet with his shenanigans. That's where they got their ammunition is people like Scott Mendelson. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he gave it a 6 out of 10. He said Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange sequel subversely rubs viewers' noses in the nose of the MC being anything more important than a well-crafted big budget blockbuster brand.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. He said something about like, oh, it subverted my expectations. I'm like, don't use the Ryan Johnson lingo, please.
Hmm.
you know? Subject Grassi. Yeah, stay out of YouTube, man. Stay out of YouTube. Don't go on your YouTube recommended. Like, just mute some things and block some
Oh,
things because
Anthony wants a link.
I already gave him one.
Oh, okay.
Um, what's up, Garguts? He's saying I never listen to Rotten Tomatoes, just watch movies and have my own opinion. I hate when reviews come out before the movie comes out because it influences people too much. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, sometimes that can happen to where it influences people a little too much. But I understand too where it's kind of like they're
Well,
doing.
just from some reviews, even like Andy, even though I have my issues with when he does movie stuff, he's some pretty good. My expectations are down.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna enjoy it. It
You know,
just
this is Rosie Knight from Nerd saying, if you dreamed into diving into a live action issue of EC Comics or Doctor Strange to get ready for a new fave, Alonzo Duralda from the Rap saying, oh wait, we already read that one. My bad. Associated Press saying perhaps the Marvel Universe has finally started to feel like a long-running comic book series. Maybe Phase 4 hasn't kicked into gear yet. 2 out of 4. There's Emmanuel Nocetti from the Movie Blog saying Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was a thrilling adventure, wild imagination that became next level MCU. I mean, most of these are positive. I mean, like I said, there's a couple negative. I mean, Brian Tallarico. Brian Tallarico, is he related to Tommy Tallarico?
I don't know, maybe.
That's weird. He says, a film that constantly pushes back against its own possibilities. Both WandaVision and Loki took more creative risks significantly. Let's see. There's CNN. All told, the sequel proves highly entertaining, if not quite worthy of the pent-up demand for it. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B. Even down to the last obligatory post-credit scenes, Raimi forces his own weird, irreverent magic and a method in the madness. Entertainment Weekly tends to be like super negative too. So they gave it a positive review. That's kind of a decent sign, to be honest, because they tend to skew
RJ,
really
you got a super chat there.
Oh, I did. Galia Productions, 199 super chat saying, "Can I come on?"
It's up to RJ. This is his show. It's just on my channel.
Yeah, I'll send you a link in a little bit, man. I'll get you on in a second. I just want to go through these. Real quick.
I know we know we like you, Galip, but we don't want any those scoops to be spoilers, though. You're trying to stay away from the spoilers.
It's all good. I mean, I know most of it.
Okay.
Critics are paid to hate. It's like Ebert pissing in Siskel's grape nuts.
Well, I want to be happy for it.
I don't get
what are you thinking about all this?
Listen, I mean, I don't get why people are pissed. Like, at the end of the day, when Sam Raimi came in, it was going to be a story about Doctor Strange and Wanda and a few key cameos. And that's it. And I blame the people who started, there's going to be that. There's going to be this cameo. There's going to be Tobey Maguire in the movie. Oh, Nicolas Cage is coming back. Oh, it sounds like, we're going to see the 2003 version of Hulk. I blame all those people.
Well, I think
Twitter
I think the leaks and I think like people's fan theories have gotten really out of control to where it's kind of skewing. Because that was something that Grace. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's kind of what some people have saying where they had their expectations to an 11 in terms of like what they thought this movie was going to be
6,
and it's more like a 6. It's more like a 6 in terms of like the biggest kind of things.
That's very helpful that in her review. I did watch it ahead of time. I'm still going to break it down because there's a lot there, but
I can't take Grace seriously no more because she liked Morbius, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, she liked Morbius.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like,
I can't take it seriously.
Dan John from Empire says Marvel's most deranged and energetic movie yet is much of a winning comeback for director Sam Raimi. This is a mega budget exercise in universal stakes raising. Eric Goldman from Phantom saying it doesn't quite reach the heights of Spider-Man No Way Home, but there's a lot to really enjoy here. First and foremost, the Sam Raimi of it all. Amelia Emberwing from IGN Movie says Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is a Sam Raimi movie from top to bottom for better and for worse. 7 out of 10. And then good old Grace saying a surprisingly weak MCU entry, but it still gets the job done. Cumberbatch and Olsen do a lot of heavy lifting despite being undercut by director Raimi and writer Waldron. Oddly, hit show WandaVision seems largely ignored, but a very good mid-credit scene.
Bro, I'm sorry. You don't need to watch one. I'm sorry. You can watch the end of WandaVision, but okay, sure. Listen, I understand that Sam Raimi didn't watch WandaVision. I mean, come on. He's a busy guy. He's not going to watch everything. So I understand that. And the writer, Michael Rhodes, came from Michael, he did his best, what he could. He told Sam Raimi, this is what happened at the end of WandaVision and Loki and No Way Home. Just put it in the movie and that's it. They did their best. Can't complain about that. And plus, Michael is Kevin Feige man now. He writes everything for him.
Well, he's doing
Waldron Star Wars
running
movie,
the summit with Feige. I kind of figured he would because Michael Waldron was handpicked to write Feige's Star Wars film. So I mean, like I said, I don't think it's like that disastrous of a thing. It's like, oh my god, the sky is falling. Oh my god. People are acting like it's a bigger deal than what it is.
Oh, Anthony, nice picture there.
Oh, just now noticed.
Yeah.
I love them. I love those two actresses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jalen says I'm still ready and hyped for both final episode of Moon Knight and this movie, which I get to watch all of it in 1 week. Live my best life. Oh yeah, the final episode of Moon Knight
I
is
don't
tonight.
think Moon Knight's getting a second season. I just feel it in my heart.
Well, we'll see. Either way, I think it's going to be
That's
a
my
good
prediction.
episode. I think it's going to be a good finale this week.
If it does,
I'm
hey,
confident.
congratulations to Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I don't know if, like I said, oh, Degrassi's saying it absolutely is getting a second season.
How you know that? You work for Marvel? No, please.
Degrassi has a lot of. I
mean, he saw Top Gun.
We think Degrassi's an insider. We don't know.
Degrassi's somebody. I don't know. Maybe he's Kevin Feige. I don't know. Could be Kevin Feige.
Yeah, for that premiere. I mean,
hey, remember to like the button on both MME and RJ Marvel Mania, please. If you're coming in now.
Eddie.
Eddie. Oh, come on.
Does that mean bots confirmed? Because Elon said he's going to get rid of bot accounts.
Hey.
Nah, I think he probably just said something. I don't know what he got suspended for. But like my tweet said, the evil has been defeated. Now we just need to get Mercury off the platform next, and then there will be peace.
I like the red
carpet on Twitter.
The nations will be united once more.
Peace in our sector of Twitter. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but like yesterday, the red carpet premiere was good. We saw Kevin Feige talking about that King was the one who set up the multiverse.
By the time about Loki, Loki kind of said things, which we knew about that, yeah.
Yeah, we knew,
Caleb, you're saying here a lot of Raimi influence in the reuse does get me excited. I'm not bothered about the cameos because, again, it's not what the film is about. It's people's fault for listening to scoopers. Yeah, I agree. I think
there's
a certain scooper
out there. There's a certain scooper out there that said it was 20-minute cut, which is not true, but okay.
No, I've heard lots of reports that their stuff been cut out, and Grace was saying she was right about the last year's screening, and
but she was wrong though about what those reshoots did because they're all like, "Oh, the reshoots are going to add more cameos." Like, no, and literally the reshoots weren't even that long. Like they were like,
you really think that Tom Cruise will get himself cut in the movie? No, really.
He wasn't in there. He wasn't in the movie.
He wasn't even there.
He was never there to begin with.
If he was, it probably was like a discussion at the Marvel studio, and that's it. Or concept art of him as Iron Man. That's it. Like,
yeah,
I don't get why people be hyped.
Yeah, well, Pickle here says you can never please everyone. People complain about the MCU being generic, then complain that Raimi had a different style. People complaining about so many cameos, then are sad when there aren't cameos. No, I agree. People are very fickle. It's like one thing it's okay, and then the next day it's not okay. It's like, well, you didn't like one thing, so they do something kind of different from what the thing you didn't like did. And then it's like, oh, I like that. And then it's just people are very fickle. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. People are very, very, very fickle.
Just like if you want every cameo, way into Secret Wars. I don't understand people. Like, Secret Wars would probably be the movie that you're going to see a lot of these cameos that everybody wants. So, like, I just, like, again,
well,
was a story about
what was more important for this movie? Being a giant cameo fest or being a Doctor Strange sequel? And being a continuation of his story. It's more important it's a Doctor Strange sequel.
Being Doctor Strange and then having a solid film for one of your greatest female characters too, Scarlet Witch, and I heard that's kind of lacking as well.
It depends on who you are as a person, though. Some people really liked the way Wanda was depicted. It's gonna vary from person to person. Sure. That's why everyone's sensibilities and taste is gonna be different. I know Grace said one thing, but a lot of people are saying this feels more like a WandaVision sequel in many ways, where it does feel directly connected to that, and it's not ignored.
Yeah, and there's rumors that she might get her own spin-off movie. So, I hope it's true. So, like, at the end of the day, it'll be good. Widow, is it woke? I don't know, Widow. We have to see and wait to see the movie.
She gave you a layup there. Anthony, is it woke?
No, I don't know. I can't wait to see Doctor Strange 2. I will say if it is or not.
Yeah, Degrassi said he heard one cameo. I mean, it's possible one cameo got cut. I don't think they filmed like 8
I
cameos.
I
So got
remember
cut.
My Time to Shine say that Magneto was in it. But then
Yeah,
again,
that
it was
is
weird.
new. Scarlet Witch is coming to Fortnite, so
Yeah,
yeah, we got your super chat, Galiot. Yeah.
RJ bought that skin anyways in Fortnite.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's Scarlet Witch skin. Yeah, but I know somebody was saying Magneto. I said Magneto. I don't know why Magneto will be in the movie for. Like that was just, I don't know. I'm gonna see it. I hope it's good, and I hope Sam Raimi directs the next Doctor Strange sequel, which he probably might.
Well, now I'm kind of waiting and see. I want to see this first before I go on the Raimi train. And I want him to come back, like I did. And I'm not against him coming back, but I want to see how this is first.
And then Grace say no more Raimi. I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, just shut up.
Why
Like
I don't?
They'll probably
I'm
Beyonder maybe.
sorry.
Hyperion. I can see them doing Beyonder eventually.
I could see that Hyperion. I hope you join the MCU. Hyperion will be correct. But like it just I don't know. Like if you say get rid of Sam Raimi, no, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
No.
She
That was weird. I'm so everybody even on Twitter is like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Yeah, I made a video about it because she wants him gone. She said he never should have been the director. I was like, damn, what kind of stuff is this?
Yeah, like you crazy. Like I'm sorry. Like Kevin Feige brought him.
Love hot takes. I mean, if she really.
It's Scott Derrickson left. What else could they do?
Scared because his love said Raimi has to go.
No, I'm being cautious now, Widow. I'm being cautious, Ashley. I just my expectations are definitely lower. I'm still really looking forward to it, but yeah, my expectations are just for the movie that on its own right now, and hopefully Doctor Strange has done well. I'm concerned for you, Ashley, because remember what happened to the Widow with her movie, and this is supposed to be just as much a movie for Scarlet Witch as Doctor Strange, really.
That's different.
The stuff I've been seeing so far is everyone's been praising Elizabeth Olsen in a role, and she really,
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like again, I don't know. I think Chris said it in the DM group really well. I feel like Grace, and again, we'll talk about this more tonight on your show, Max. I honestly do feel like Grace kind of wants to put the narrative out there that she was correct about her reporting earlier.
Yeah,
she's all like, "Oh, they had way more that was going on, guys, but they ruined it at the last minute, and I was right, and everyone else was wrong."
I remember that the studio wasn't happy with the first version of the movie, something like that.
Yeah, she said something like that.
Yeah,
but,
something like that. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna watch a couple of YouTube things. Then, like I said, we're not gonna go super long today. Probably about an hour or so.
Yeah.
Because it's really only just this main topic. But all right, I'll give you guys an option. Do you want to watch the Flick Pick, Christian Harloff, or the Real Rejects?
I would go Harloff.
Yeah, me too. Just to be interested
in
what he's to say.
Yeah, Harloff because he's garbage.
No, I like Harloff. I liked when he did that flip out on about Star Wars.
Listen, he made a mistake, man. Don't give him a hard time with that. It was a one-time slip up. He's still a good dude. All right, let's see what he had. It's only 6 minutes. It's pretty short.
All right, everybody, here we are. It's the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness review. What's going on, everybody? Christian Harloff here. If you're brand new to the channel, do me a favor. Subscribe. And
wait, pause it. I know this is your show, but pause it.
Yeah, what's up?
Let's guess. What do you think? He's going to like it or going to have issues? I think he's going to be. I think he's going to like it.
I think he's going to like it.
I think he's going to. I think he's going to say it's not that great. Me personally. What do you think, Eddie Anthony? Based on his face right there, he's got a poker face or what?
I think he's gonna like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like it.
All right.
He likes Sam Raimi a lot. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I think he's gonna like it probably.
I'm stupid. And there's no chance this will happen anyway.
Chris,
so in 24 hours.
Hey guys.
How you doing, Chris?
Just catching up on all this news, man. I saw you guys were live. I figured I'd jump in and say hi.
Sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Chris, let me ask you because you kind of represent the no offense, like not trying to
The boomers.
you represent the normies. I feel like
Yes, I do.
So, do you care about reviews?
I'm gonna go see the movie no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, I've been collecting comics a long time. That compared to like you guys, I don't have all the knowledge of like the directors and the producers and who got hired and how much money it cost. I'm just in it for the story, man. And
Hello, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
Sorry to barge in there. Sorry to interrupt you, Chris.
No,
no, it's all right. It's all right.
You're good.
But no, I do not care. I do not care about if someone's being venomous on purpose and trying to shit on the movie for no reason, then I care. But for the most part, I don't care about reviews. I judge my own stuff, you know. I like I love some of the worst movies ever made.
There you go.
Alien 3.
Well, Roya, to address your comment, that is true. Scott Derrickson left before production began. From what we're reading and seeing,
Ray, as somebody has seen the movie, I can definitely tell you that it's very Raven-like.
Raya, did you just hear RJ call me a normie?
No,
No, I didn't hear that.
I'm kidding, RJ. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Like that's like a slap on the wrist like type of thing. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, no, I was just saying, like, from what we're hearing and seeing, it is very much a Sam Raimi movie through and through. Like it's got the Sam Raimi-isms all over the place. It's very much his movie.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, you know.
Well,
maybe
for some people, it depends. If you're not a big Sam Raimi fan, then it will be a bad thing.
Yeah, but maybe it's nice for Marvel to break the average formula they've been using and do something different, go a different direction. Maybe that's nice. Maybe it's refreshing, you know. What not Last Jedi refreshing, not like we're subverting expectations.
Well, that's what Scott Mendelson said. Mendelson said it subverted expectations.
You know what? Honestly, Scott is honestly like pretty spot on, like on that thing. Because again, the movie is like the best way to describe it is that it kind of trolls the audience in a way that it's not expecting, and it is kind of like a crazy multiverse adventure, but it has a very fun meta sense to it as well. That's what I got from it, and again, I really enjoyed the movie. The weakest link of it is Michael Waldron's like script. I mean, again, I don't think it's bad, but I feel like he's more of a TV guy. Like he did Heels, he did Loki, you know. But I feel like this was like this felt like a first like screenplay writer trying to get his feet wet. You know, I mean, it's not terrible, but it is kind of messy. But to be honest with you, I feel like the messy script kind of helps the movie like with its madness there, because I don't know, it is a mess, but it's a mess you like fucking love watching. It's like
sometimes it's a good mess, you know. Like I could have went and saw it last night and I opted out. But then I get in today and I've seen Eddie's video, and then I went and watched Grace's video, and I've seen a lot of stuff, and I no spoilers or nothing. I haven't seen any spoilers, but when Grace said there's this monologue that Doctor Strange does, and it's supposed to be like really serious and epic, and the crowd was laughing about it.
Yeah, I don't know what she was going on.
I was like, what is she talking about?
Well, she was flipping out saying, "Oh my god, I've never seen an audience laugh at a Marvel movie."
That's the audience.
But Eddie's right. In that video, Eddie was right. Eddie said it sounds like she's just blaming everything on Sam Raimi. Like it's all his fault.
Well, she blames Sam Raimi and Michael Waldron.
She flat out said, "Get him out of here. Do not let him work on another Marvel project."
And honestly, I don't know. Whatever, you know. The thing about this, if there's like any like thing it can be compared to, is honestly it would probably be like either Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 or Iron Man 3, which are probably some of my like favorite MC movies I know.
I mean, I'd rather be compared to Guardians 2 than Iron Man 3. Because I'm one of the weird people. Yeah. I love Guardians 2 more than Guardians 1.
No, so did I, RJ. I love not more than the first one, but I loved it.
Come on.
Yo, Greg said that.
And yes, thank you for pointing out. We did smash 100 subs in the new channel.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. Yes, and make sure you like the stream. But we're just getting back to Christian Harloff's review, so we'll get back to that. Prediction. I think Max was asking if you guys think he's gonna like the movie or not like it.
This is the guy from.
He liked it.
Did he used to be with the Schmoes? Is he one of the Schmoes?
He was.
He's
complaining on not getting to go to Galaxy's Edge from Disney.
Okay, this guy, he'll probably like it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
He's
everybody
a
who's
Sam
brand
Raimi
new is finding
culture.
this channel and subscribes to the channel, I'll smash myself in the face with a lemon pie and do a full review, but it's got to happen in 24 hours. I got to get to 50,000 subscribers. Doesn't happen?
What?
A lemon pie in the face.
All right,
Wait, what?
who's more desperate for subs and like Christian Harloff or Max? What's better, getting a
I'm
lemon
gonna
pie in the
do
face
that
or-
too with my
Max,
mask on. I could smash myself.
Max and Rhea did a
Breaking
lovely
news.
duet the other night, and I would rather see that than some idiot smash a pie in his face. So
Well, I want to. Hey, can I get the 50K if I smash a pie in my face too?
No.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
6K.
I noticed that actually real quick. I just wanted to notice that too. I noticed for whatever reason, like people weren't notified when the stream started because the viewership was really low and now it's been exploded. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and their notifications. Maybe just make sure you hit
They
the
don't
sub.
give me an option to hit notification. Oh wait, here.
Well, when you click subscribe, make sure you click the bell
Oh.
icon and do all notifications. I think because I'm a brand new channel,
I
you
get
might not be getting
notifications for
notified.
both your channels, RJ. I get notifications for all you guys, but then again, I watch you guys on my Xbox. I watch most of my YouTube through my Xbox, and Xbox never drops the ball for some reason.
Well, Xbox, I think that like the layout's different and they
Yeah.
do different things. For whatever reason, sometimes notifications don't get set through. So if you want to be notified, if you hit the subscribe button, please hit the bell and click all notifications, not just some. Click all.
I
That'll be notified every
have
time I go
a
live.
confession to make. I was subbed, but I didn't realize I didn't hit the notification. So it's very possible that you subbed and you
How
didn't hit the
dare you,
notification.
Max? Come on.
I forgot to
You're
hit the
simpler than you are.
notification bell.
No, I mean that's a real thing.
I
Again-
forgot to smack the like button on both channels. Hold on, I just did it. Okay,
Yeah,
now
Mike
they're
just
both.
smacked the like
Oh, you're on your work computer at the moment. Yeah, that would make sense too. But that is a good note to like say that overall though.
Do your job.
All right,
I never do.
let's react a little because I got to eat in a nap time.
Yes. Oh yeah. Nap and then bed.
Woo, work sucked.
Face. So that's what we're doing. Lemon pie in the face. If you're brand new to it, subscribe. But anyway, you're here for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Non-spoiler, as it says in the title of this video. Okay, so my concerns and the things that about this movie in general, like, dislike. So my concern was that Sam Raimi has a very particular style. And I was worried that sometimes his style would overpower the movie. It happens in this movie, for sure. There are times that, without spoiling anything, there are certain things that happen that it's very style over substance. However, the style is so different from what Marvel normally does. It has to be applauded because they talk about how this is supposed to be the biggest horror movie, horror elements, and Raimi promised it, Derrickson promised it. They deliver on it. There's definitely a lot of horror elements, and if you're a Sam Raimi fan, I think you're really gonna like this movie because there was traces of like The Ring and other things that he did in the way, and I certainly saw elements of not necessarily horror, but in Spider-Man in the way that he shot stuff. And there's that thing that blend over. If you're a Raimi fan, and he blends with Elfman very well in this movie, Elfman's score is really good. So there are a lot of things, though, I thought sometimes not as cheesy as things happen in the earlier 2000s, but there were times where I was like, okay, I wish I just had a little bit more definition of the story than that particular shot that went in there or did that. And it seemed quick sometimes and a little, I don't know, discombobulated. That's the stuff that stood out. Now, there's stuff in general. The story is that Doctor Strange, something happens in the multiverse. Something happens where there's a way to jump back and forth in all these multiverses. How? Why does it happen? Well, that's the stuff I don't want to spoil for you. But
I think I know.
I wasn't as locked in emotionally as I was in, say, No Way Home or in What If. There were a lot of stories that I thought they used Rachel McAdams a lot better in this one than they did in the first movie. However, the relationship between Doctor Strange and Rachel McAdams, I think that I was more attached to what he wanted in What If than I was in this. I thought that the new character, and again, I don't want to spoil her yet. There's a new character, a younger girl in this movie who it's essentially, I think, really her story has the most emotional arc out of all of it. However, Benedict Cumberbatch is fantastic in you've seen the trailers in a lot of different things that he's asked to do inside of this movie. There are some fun things going on in this film for sure. The movie is something that should be watched in the theater. I will say that for sure, because as I mentioned, it takes a lot of big swings and it hits on a lot of them, because I love multiverse and parallel universes and the idea of what they are and how they're used. I'm fascinated by them. And there was a lot of things that I kind of always talk about on show about dreams and things of that nature that they tie into it that I found fascinating. I wanted a little bit more of that. I wanted to really explore more of that. But when it comes to a big summer blockbuster movie, you have to have those big over the top pieces. There's a lot of them in there. So I think for a summer movie, there's going to be a lot of people who really love this. The stuff that I was really fascinated by when they hit it. I thought Elizabeth Olsen does a great job in this. What I will tell you is that you need to watch WandaVision in order to catch up what's going on.
Okay, pause this for a second, please, RJ.
Well, that goes in the. That's what I say. It goes in the face of what Grace said.
That goes exactly against what Grace just said, because she said it undermined everything WandaVision did.
Well, she also said that it felt like the writer Michael Walter didn't watch WandaVision. That's also
you
what
see,
she said.
you see, I can't take this seriously.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt there, but something kind of big dropped actually, like a minute ago, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's DC right now. We'll go in after that, but we'll just finish the video here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened?
Okay. We now have confirmation of a new James Gunn DC series.
What is it?
Viola Davis in an Amanda Waller series.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, they should just call it Evil Bitch. For real. I love her.
It's going to be a Peacemaker
Amanda Waller
spinoff
character.
taking place after Peacemaker, and it's going to be written by the writer of Watchmen.
Too, because
nice job, Viola. I like Viola Davis.
She was
and
the
James
most
Gunn is going to James Gunn will executive produce this.
Well, yeah, no, that sounds pretty good actually.
Max,
I did like Peacemaker. It's great.
When you watched Amanda Waller in both versions of Suicide Squad, is she not scary? That is a scary woman.
Yeah.
I love the way she plays that character.
I liked some of her scenes in the first one better, though.
Yeah.
Is Will Smith going to show up?
Actually, I got to disagree with that. I actually liked her scenes in the sequel a lot better. She seemed more animated, in that one.
Well, like that scene in the. Was it? Wait, which scene was it? Which movie was it? Now I'm getting confused. Where she leaves and she's like, kill everyone when she leaves the office.
Oh, that was part two. That was part two. No, that was the first one. She said it in both of them.
I don't know.
But yeah, this is one of the two series that James Gunn said he was working on. So he's producing this. It's from the writer of Watchmen, the HBO series Watchmen.
Does Wonder Twin?
Is that Damon Lindelof, right?
No, not Lindelof. Christy. Hold on.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Crystal Henry.
Oh, cool. That's a good name.
Well, I'm gonna head out. Have a good stream because I'm getting super hungry. I didn't eat lunch yet.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for stopping by, Max. I appreciate it.
Nice talking to you, Max. I'll talk to you in the future, bud.
All right, sure.
Breaking news.
Yeah, that is pretty cool news. I don't know, man. This guy's saying one thing, she's saying another. And one thing I am noticing from everybody that's putting reviews out here, they're like, oh, when it hits, and this is happening, and that's happening, but it's so quick. What did they expect with a movie that has this much going on? It's gonna be fast paced. There's gonna be pacing issues. In my opinion, RJ, I told everybody this a long time ago that it should have been Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness Volume 1, then Volume 2. They should have stretched out the movie.
I wouldn't say that. I actually disagree with that. I feel like that would have been a mistake. But yeah, I think if we could have gone for another 10 minutes, I think it would have padded out a little bit better. But I don't know. It was kind of nice not having It was kind of nice having a 2.5 hour movie. That was kind of a nice change of pace, So there's that. Man, I don't fucking like Chris Core that much, but he's right. The movies today are too fucking long. They
really are long. If it's at least 2
like
hours.
Like the Batman.
Again, I love the Batman, but some of the gangster stuff should have been cut out a little bit.
Yeah, they water.
See who left? Do you see who left?
Who?
No, I'm calling him out. Eddie left so he can go make a damn video. I see you, Eddie.
Oh yeah,
I
he dipped
see you.
straight out to go make a video about Oh, Eddie's
Of
Eddie,
course
dude,
he's
Eddie's
doing it.
on
Of
that
course.
shit. Eddie's the minute he hears something, he goes straight to the
The
play
moment
button.
he hears that
Yeah.
breaking news, he's like, I gotta go make a
Yeah,
video.
Eddie's a hound, bro. He is.
All right,
Yeah.
let's finish this video.
I
We're
do have
almost
one
done.
question though. I need someone to refresh my
Yeah.
memory because of Grace's. She's like, remember when we were like, Doctor Strange is so cool, but then in Infinity War, he was like super badass. And I'm like, I'm trying to think of when did he go Super Saiyan in Infinity War? Are she talking about that scene where he fought Thanos?
Oh yeah, Endgame. Yeah.
I don't know. I just kept looking for Infinity War. Like, when did he go Super Saiyan? When did he go? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's when he was fighting Thanos.
I guess when he
Infinity
turned the
War
stuff into
and,
glass and butterflies. Yeah, it was
yeah.
pretty dope. Maybe that's what she's talking about. All right, RJ.
Grace is a crackhead.
There's not really a lot going on though. It's really not that packed, in my opinion. There's a straight line from beginning to end. That's a Murawski editing trick. Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, we'll see. It just feels like there might be a lot going on. That might be a better way to put it.
There's
Really
not
watch
as much as like
WandaVision.
one
If you
might be
haven't watched
thinking,
it,
but you know, it does pretty balance out pretty well. You know, yeah. The first 20 minutes
going
of
into
Days
Doctor
are
Strange, you
fantastic.
might be a little lost with her angle overall. There's other things that happen that I can cover. I'm going to cover with Coy and myself in my spoiler review, but what I will tell you that it's a good movie to watch in the theaters because there's no way you leave this and say, "Oh, that's like every other Marvel movie." It's not. It definitely is not. It's not for, and I wouldn't show my 10-year-old this movie. We're going to be watching the Marvel movies.
Ooh.
It's not. There's some creepy images. There's some jump scares. There's all that stuff that you would get in a horror.
I've heard that this movie also has a lot of violence to where it's not
There's
really
tons
geared
of
for little
violence.
kids.
Yeah, but think about
Absolutely.
what he's saying. The last two Marvel movies that have been released was Eternals and then this, right?
Mhm.
They're both different from the formula that they usually go. They go
Well,
with.
that's
You
the
know
whole.
what I mean?
That's kind of been the whole thing with Phase 4, though. A lot more
Yeah.
experimentation.
Which is what I wanted. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that. Like Phase 4, like Phase 3 to me felt like it was like super homogenized. That was when like one was trying to get in trouble. But Phase 4, it's not been perfect. There has been some issues. But again, I feel like Phase 4 sort of like had this like like diversity of like
It's an
progress
experiment.
there. And I really like that about it. And I haven't loved everything. Like I did not like Hawkeye at all. I thought Eternals was pretty disappointing. But I mean, look, I'm very happy with like the stuff I've gotten so far. And I'm looking forward to. And again, this year is gonna be a lot better. I think if last year was like the year when like the shows took over the movies, I feel like this year is like what kind of going to be the return for the movies because you got Taika Waititi coming back for Thor: Love and Thunder, which I've heard pretty good things about, and also Black Panther 2, which I think will probably get moved. I don't know, but that's
man, I hope they don't mess that one up.
yeah. I'm fingers crossed, my dude. Fingers crossed.
I mean, I like Phase 4. Phase 4 is they try new things, unlike DC, which they cannot do.
No, I
Is it
think
trash?
DC's been doing some pretty good stuff actually.
Yeah, I
Come
don't know
on.
about that.
Come on,
Maybe.
give them
But-
some credit, man. Come on.
But I give them Peacemaker and maybe Suicide Squad. Other than that,
The
And maybe-
Suicide Squad, the Batman.
and the Batman. But other than that, like I like them series trying new things and new characters that nobody heard of, and they're trying to build up to a new Avengers movies or the next big threat in MCU. And so far, it has been okay. I mean,
Well, the
I
next
like,
big stretch out, like the next big team up, it's going to be Secret Wars, right? Like that's the next big
Maybe
build-up.
I don't know. I feel like that's here's one other thing that I
I
really
think
like about baseball is
the
that,
next
is that
Avengers movie
projects can kind of breathe on their own, and that's the thing I've kind of like really appreciate about it. It's not everything is like super connected as it was in Phase 3, so that's kind of a nice little like change of pace. That at least that's what I've gotten from it. But,
We only
anyway,
like
to the video.
we had like 3 Marvels movie next year and 2 Marvels movie next year too.
Yeah.
So like, and that's it until 2025.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the big team up movie for this phase is going to be Fantastic Four. That's your big team up movie.
Oh, I forgot about. Yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah, and that should be
Fantastic
coming out in 2024.
Somebody say that movie's not happening.
No, it's definitely gonna happen. There's just John Watts needed like a fucking break, dude. Like he He was
Yeah, he did. I
super
agree
burnt
with
out
you.
after,
Well, I
Hell
think
of
also
Fun.
too they probably have another director already. Like they
Yeah.
knew he wasn't going to do it. They
I
already had
agree
another
with
director
y'all.
lined
I
up.
love that everybody jumped on that. Guys like Ryan Cannell, and he's sick of the woke bullshit. And he said, "I'm out of here." And I'm like, "No, he didn't. He's burnt out.
Wait, did Ryan
needs a
Kindle really
break.
say he left because of the woke
Yeah,
BS?
Oh,
I
yeah,
wouldn't be
absolutely.
Oh
surprised,
my
dude.
Yeah.
It's
god!
just so stupid. It's just like this is the bullshit that I'm so sick of. Like we make assumptions about like conflict situations we are not a part of at
Yeah,
all.
but we
It's,
have
like,
no clue
really
what's going
pissing
on
me
behind
off.
those scenes. We have no idea. But everybody wants to jump to conclusions. I absolutely agree with that.
Thank you. You see this guy Chris, this guy's got it here, like come on. Unlike Jack. Just kidding. Jack. I got
Yeah.
So far, this guy's riding the fence, RJ. I mean, he might just do that thing like a lot of people do. They don't want to bash it, but they don't want to praise it.
Well, he's almost done. He's going to give his score in a second.
Horror movie. But like I said, I just wish I was a little bit more emotionally attached to the story. And I wasn't as much as I was, but I liked watching it. It's a summer movie. I think some people are going to be disappointed with it. I think some people are going to love it. I think Raimi fans are going to love it. I think horror fans are going to love it. For me, it's something I'll probably have to see again. But where I stand right now, again, could change after a rewatch for the better or the worse. I'm going to go 3.5 out of 5 schmoes. Could go down, could go up after a second watch, but that's where I stand at the moment. Again, you're brand new to this channel and you're just checking out this review, subscribe.
Okay, 3 out of 3.5.
What is this?
That's
7?
1 point above average.
Well, yeah, that's like right in the middle. That's good. That's a good movie. It's a great movie. 3.5 out of 5. That's good.
Yep.
I do have to disagree with you though, Kino, because at least with the John Watts thing, here's the thing. I know what they said. I don't believe that's the reason.
What reason? Oh.
I don't think he's like, oh, I need a break because he's making a Brad Pitt, George Clooney. And he's directing a Star Wars series for Disney supposedly too. Yeah. My thing is, I kind of had to agree. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I kind of am in the line of thinking that John Campea isn't as well. I think that they had a director they wanted from the very beginning.
Yeah.
They had John Watts in there as the interim director for the time until they could work out the negotiations they really wanted. They got the director they really wanted, and they're like, John, just we'll put out a statement. We'll give you another project. You're gonna do Spider-Man 4. Maybe you can do something else for us. But just take this one for us.
That's
I hope it doesn't do Spider-Man 4.
To me, actually, honestly, I'm not sure how true that actually is there. I mean,
I hope he doesn't do. I hope he doesn't do.
No, I mean,
just give it to somebody else.
That could be what it was, RJ. But I really, when I say I think he needed a break, I don't mean just by all films. I mean, I think he just needed a break from Kate films. He just did a Spider-Man trilogy. He might want to do different things and have some decompression time. I just think he needed a break. I really do, man. I can't imagine what it's like to have that kind of pressure on you every day.
It is a real pain in the ass, dude. I don't care how big of a name you are. Directing big blockbusters can be a real pain in the ass because everybody's criticizing you. Everybody thinks they know better than you, and everybody thinks that it's gonna suck. Blah, 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 just a bunch of
every Fantastic Ben 4 has been mediocre.
Everything sucks
or bad, so
bad. It's just whatever. It's just the same. That starts to fucking wear on you as a human being, and it's just like fuck it, Jesus Christ, I'm done, And so I kind of respect him for that, and I feel the same way. But and I think Justin Wynn kind of just fucking had it with after Vin Diesel and him decided.
Welcome back, Eddie. Did you enjoy making that video?
You ran straight out and made a video, didn't you? We called you on it too. The minute you left, I was like, we were like, he's going to make a video. That hound is running out right now to make a video about Amanda Waller.
To be honest, I did make a video.
I knew it, motherfucker.
But to be honest, no. In all honesty, I did have an accident. I went to change my.
Well, how do you do that by accident, though?
I went to change my account logo thing because this guy's back on Twitter, so I was like, damn, there's no point. Yeah. But I clicked on the wrong thing and I got out. But I was gonna come back in, but I was like, might as well just make the video anyway.
That was a quick video, Eddie. I'm gonna go look at it right now. Let me see what we got here.
No, I didn't upload it yet.
Oh, you didn't upload it yet? You made it quick, bro. You ran it right out.
I mean, do Like, do we really want John Watts to come back and do Spider-Man 4?
I don't think so. But anyway,
Like they want Zendaya to come back. It's like, no, that would fuck up the ending.
I think
You don't have to have Zendaya come back as a main character. She could be a cameo.
Just okay. You could have Spider-Man like what Batman did to Selena in the movie. He was spying on her. You could do that.
Yo, this is listen. She is the MCU's Mary Jane. What do you mean you don't want her back?
Yeah,
no,
like,
bro. I wanted to come back in Spider-Man 6. Okay, 5.
Well, let's see what the story is first, and maybe it'll make sense if she does come. She's not going to come back. I'm telling you.
They ended on that huge cliffhanger where nobody remembers Peter, and he's in love with her, and it's Mary Jane. You don't take her out of Spider-Man's life.
He's gonna to guarantee you Spider-Man 4 or 5. He's gonna tell this is what happened. This is how
my whole I mean, we'll get to that eventually. I mean, like I said, I feel like she's gonna go away for a little bit, come back with the red hair, and look more like traditional MJ.
And then Tom Holland's gonna marry her. Then no Spider-Man 6. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we know.
I don't know about all that, but
it will happen.
Before we move on to it, I just want to tell you guys a really funny Twitter story. So you guys know this like film Twitter guy Jesse Hawken?
I've seen him a couple times. I've actually seen him a couple times.
I loved trolling him. Like he's really fun to troll, because he kind of trolls everybody. So on Sunday I was kind of in a bad mood and said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna troll this guy," and I got blocked by him. It was pretty fun. It was pretty funny. This non-Kino cinephile is a disrespectful person. Like, how dare you disrespect? It's like, dude. I don't know. He was just being kind of a little bitch about it.
After watching Grace's video, I almost cut a promo on her. And this is a person that I used to DM. I've met in real life, but I almost
really nice person. Come on, just because you disagree with her doesn't mean like she's like awful. Like, come on.
I just don't like how she gets these scoops. She puts out her narrative when the movie doesn't fit her narrative. She says it's because the movie was been cut, or they took things out of the movie, or she just says the movie's bad. Like it's like she can never just be like, "Oh, I was wrong."
Yeah, I'll be curious to see Campia. I mean, Robert Meyer Burnett and John Campia saw the first 20 minutes, and they said they loved it.
Yeah. So, she used to not be like that back in the day. I'd give it when I've talked to her. I've met her at a little meet and greet in New Jersey and Hoboken and stuff, and she's always sweet, but she used to not be like that. When she did Movie Math and be on the trailer back in the day when she was young, she just would keep it real at all times. And now it almost feels like she's like pushing this narrative and she fence sits. And I don't know, man. It's just annoying.
It's actually pretty accurate. Actually, again, I do like Grace Randolph. I don't have like a bad opinion of her. She does hustle. She is a really hard worker.
Yeah, she's a hard worker. Yeah,
I respect her hustle. Like that.
Yeah, and she's a sweetheart. She's nice to people.
Great.
But
she's awesome. If you get to know her, like the real person, she's really good. Again, just because you disagree with somebody, again, and I have a lot of film critic people of mine that really hate the MCU and superhero films. Everybody, Dom, absolutely despises the new Doctor Strange movie. But we get along, no problem. It's you just gotta get along with people. We all live on this planet together. We have like one Earth, man. We gotta share it, right?
No, we have two Earths.
We're gonna watch another video real quick. This is from the.
I just watched King Kong earlier. Apparently, we have one underneath us too.
yeah.
So this is from the Flick Pick. See what he has to say with his buddy.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back, RJ.
Yeah, no worry.
Okay, so we just got out of seeing the Multiverse of Madness, and I'm here with Austin, who showed up. We both drove 3 hours to see this movie, so that's dedication.
Yep.
What did you think about it? First of all, we can't really say any. I don't know how to talk about this movie.
It's impossible.
It was a movie. Sam Raimi directed it. Doctor Strange is in it.
Yeah.
And there's the multiverse.
Yeah.
And it's kind of mad.
It's madness. It's pure Sam Raimi madness. That's the one thing I think we can talk about. He puts his stamp all throughout the movie, from a visual standpoint to just the cinematography. I mean, it's a colorful movie. Like
the zoom in shots of people screaming.
That was me.
Is very Evil Dead, and it was very reminiscent to the early Spider-Man movies. And Danny Elfman even came back as the composer, which was great. I think it added style finally to a Marvel film. It didn't feel like the copy and paste Marvel film style. It kind of looks like concrete to me. It just feels kind of bland at times. what was your favorite part of this movie without spoiling anything?
To me, it was the unexpected emotion with the characters. Our two central characters, Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch.
He was
a
so
lot
uncomfortable,
from
by the
them, and I
way.
guess for them to push them forward in the future. And I was shocked to see how much they gave them as characters, but
Right.
it took it a second to get there as the horn honks in the background.
Shut up!
That's pretty funny too.
It's Multiverse of Madness. We both agreed we like the arc of Doctor Strange in this film.
Yes.
It does have an arc, which is nice. It gives the movie some purpose. But I will say this, it did feel like sort of the stepping stone movie
Sure.
into something else, which is my biggest complaint.
Okay.
I was sort of underwhelmed. I was expecting way more. And if you're a nerd, and I know you are,
Oh, yeah.
and I am, and most of you watching are, and that's
Yeah.
okay because we all are. No judgment. But I think there was a lot of theories and speculation, and I think the expectations were through the roof.
Yeah.
Thank
These
you.
things sort of come to fruition,
Sure.
but a lot of them,
What did we say walking out of the movie?
Ah.
Every review is going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected.
it's not what you're going to expect.
Not at all. And could that be
Yeah.
a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah.
I think the jury's out on that one.
I think the hype was almost too much for this one.
Agreed.
Something like Spider-Man No Way Home, the hype delivers.
Yes, it did.
It gives you that fan service. This gives you like 8% of that fan service.
Yeah.
But if you just want a good Doctor Strange sequel, I think this delivers. I was just hoping for more.
It
That's
does.
the other schmo,
includes
yeah.
Those horror elements that I think are central.
What have I been saying though? I've been saying the last week.
This is why don't listen to
Keep your
Scoopers.
expectations leveled and don't. And listen, I appreciate anybody who says I think I got way too overhyped, or who says I think my expectations were wrong for this movie. Like, that's honest, and I respect
I've done
that.
it for every Star Wars movie ever made that I went and saw. Some of them lived up to it.
Attack of
Others
Clones
didn't.
is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I know about that. Basically, Chubby
Oh,
Teddy,
God.
yeah, if you like Sam Raimi, you're gonna love the movie. That's another
Yeah.
thing I've heard too. If you love
I have
Sam
a
Raimi
feeling he's
movies,
going
you're
to come
gonna
back to Marvel. He's probably going to do a smaller project first, then he's going to probably come back to Doctor Strange 3.
Yeah, I know, Degrassi, you've kind of been saying the same thing too. It's like, keep your expectations in check. This is not an Avengers movie. It's not some cameo laden movie. Like, you're not going to see 30,000 characters. Like, it's relatively more personal. It's a more personal film, more about the three main characters and Wong, and then you get maybe a couple cameos of the Illuminati, and that's it. And
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That's
Yeah, me too.
fine.
I don't want them to use
The
cameos as a
Illuminati.
crutch for this movie. I want a story, and the one I'm most. I mean, I love Doctor Strange, but I really want to see the Wanda Maximoff story. That's what I'm in it for in
Yeah.
this movie. You know.
I will say, like, those two, I think the movie does a pretty good job of balancing Strange and Wanda's stories pretty well. I do think the American Chavez stuff could have used a little bit more work. And again, the actress does a great job. She is really like the ray of sunshine of the movie. But I feel like some of her like character stuff could have been a little bit better. She was really good in the movie. But I feel like some of her stuff was a little But yeah, no, like I would love to see more of America Chavez, but the Wanda and Strange stuff, I really fucking dug. That to me was like the most important stuff that it had to get right, and I really thought the movie delivered in that department. That was just me, but, you know.
I mean, hey, they even say they were expecting a lot of cameras in the movie, and I understand they were.
Yes. I do believe Chris Evans will come back.
Hey, he'll be back as Captain America.
He'll be back as Buzz Lightyear this summer, yo.
Degrassi says that the cameos are a distraction from the main character being window dressing. That is something I've heard from Degrassi and others too, that the Doctor Strange feels like a side character in his own movie.
I didn't get that feeling from the movie, actually.
Really? You feel the same way?
I actually did not. I actually disagree with that, actually, with the Degrassi thing there. Because the thing about the cameos is that cameos aren't like it's just like one scene in the movie. Well, actually, it's not just one scene, but it's like one part of the segment of the movie there. But the movie is very much focused on Doctor Strange and like Chavez and stuff like that. But yeah, I really do think it is very much a Doctor Strange review, in my opinion. That's me.
Yeah,
that's what I got from it.
I'm gonna start giving Ashley like the longest nicknames.
Hey, Ashley.
What else can I get in there? What else can I fit in there? You think?
Honestly,
RJ?
the only review that I care about is Ashley's review. That's really
the Mistress of Marvel. I'm telling you, man, I could add it. She could be the Triple H of this community. I'll just give her so many. I am actually wanting to see her review because she
I
will.
want to see Quicksilver come back from the dead.
She's obsessive. She's gonna break it down, RJ. You know she
Quicksilver's ever
is.
gonna come back.
No, but Evan Peters, not Ellen Taylor Johnson, trash ass piece of shit motherfucker. No.
Yeah. Well, let's finish this out, and then I'll then we'll get to that. Well, Degrassi says it's
Hey, but
Wanda
they
and
like the
America
movie.
100%.
But they like the movie though. These guys
Well,
like
Grace
it.
did say
Well,
there's a lot of Miss Marvel in there. You know, like a lot. So
You mean America Chavez?
America Chavez. I mean,
Yeah.
Miss Marvel, what she got?
I always get
Actually, we'll talk about Miss
them
Marvel in a
mixed up.
second too, because actually they did announce something cool with that in a second.
And something as simple as the graphical elements give you this like straight out of the comics feel.
It is very comic book esque, which I do appreciate because it is a comic book movie. But I was really expecting more setup to other things in the Marvelverse going forward.
And I will say though,
Yeah.
there's one action scene specifically, and I won't say what, where one character's taking on another character. It
Okay.
involves music, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That was super cool.
It
It's
did give me
things
the
like-
tingles.
Yeah.
the Spidey tingles.
Yeah.
I will say Sam Raimi likes including everything with tentacles. Like since
Throughout
Doc
the
Ock,
movie.
put more tentacles in here.
So
I
many
also
tentacles.
heard that
I
the
know
mid
what- I know what
credits
he's
and
talking
the
about.
end
Didn't
credit
work, I
is
think, for the
good.
most part, CGI
Like
looked-
really good.
Well,
the
the mid credits is really exciting. The end credit one, it's kind of
It's
like
kind
a
of funny. It's the fun
it's,
little
it's a
side
joke.
joke.
Oh.
It's a joke one.
I
Yeah.
hope Nightmare is the next villain for Doctor Strange 3.
We'll have to wait and see, buddy. Have to wait and see.
I liked Dormammu to come back personally, but that's just me.
Domano.
pretty good.
That first act you said felt very choppy.
Yeah.
The opening scene in the very beginning of the movie, it felt. I was hoping it was a dream sequence,
Sure.
because it felt like they were just standing in front of a green screen.
They introduce a villain as well, and I won't say who or what, but they do it in such a way that felt quick, rushed. I'm like, oh, we're there, and we're there already. Like,
Yeah,
how
build
we
it
get
up.
there?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I have some issues with some of the characters in the movie. Some people just go, okay, let's do this. And now I'm bad. I'm not bad anymore.
Yeah.
It's like this could stop evil from happening. I destroyed it. But wait, there's something else we can do to fix that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's just. So anyway, I don't know. It's a mixed bag. I think you liked it more than I did.
I did.
Maybe I need to watch it again. But overall, it's a good Doctor
Yeah,
Strange
this guy's a
sequel.
DC
I recommend it,
cultist.
but I just think the hype for this one, the rumors are what's going to sell the box office for this movie.
Sure.
I think if you knew exactly what you're getting, I don't think people would be as hyped. But either way, thanks for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. And go in.
Yeah,
with
Ben is
reasonable
guy from seeing
expectations.
everything.
I think people-
Reasonable expectations. I agree, folks.
Yeah.
Reasonable expectations. That's
Conju.
if there's anything that we've learned at the end of this, keep your expectations realistic.
Yeah, who's Conchu? in the
Conchu
chat?
says doesn't
Oh
matter.
my
My
God.
Moon Knight's finale will be better than Doctor Strange.
Wow.
Okay, Conju.
You know what though? I'm really excited for Moon Knight tonight. I really think Moon Knight's going to deliver. Big.
I binged all 5 of them a few days
The
ago.
cameo at the end of the show will be very.
I don't think there's going to be a cameo at the end of the show.
You didn't think so?
No, I don't think so. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to watch Grace's review or leave that for Max tonight?
Leave that.
Yeah,
for
you'll
me.
leave it for Max.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
We'll leave Grace's review for Max tonight. I did want to. Well, yeah, we'll leave it
The
for
reels? Are you gonna watch the reels?
Moon Knight is mid because of you, Khonshu. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh,
I like Khonshu. Bomberny TV, la la la. Sorry, can't watch. Massively avoiding spoilers. Wanted to stop by and show my support. Everyone has a great stream. Enjoyed the movie. I would definitely be back for the stream. No, it's all good, Bomberny.
Yeah.
I understand completely. Man. You
We're
gotta
not
avoid
Eddie.
spoilers.
We're not Eddie Diaz.
we're the one we're the one to the Netflix version of Moon Knight, which would have been terrible.
Yeah, I cringe to think what they would have done with that. To be
Oh
honest.
my God, Conchu was gonna be an African guy. I was like, bro, I'm good. No.
Let's see. Soups put out his review.
Oh, you love it?
He said it. I don't know actually. Let's see. I'm looking for the real rejects one. Hold on.
I'm surprised Brendan Davis hasn't said anything in like 6 days. I guess he never.
You know who actually did like the movie, though? You're going to be shocked with this. You know, David Eldritch actually liked Doctor Strange, too. He actually really liked the movie.
The guy from IndieWire who hates everything?
Yeah, no, he actually liked the movie.
He's probably a Raimi
Wow.
guy. He's probably a Raimi guy.
Oh, he's probably a Raimi guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Sam Raimi, hard stand, Tobey Maguire's son.
Well, let's see what the real reject said, and then afterward we'll do one last topic, and then we will get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is there audio? No, there's not.
Nope.
My bad.
What's a golf pro sound like, Ashley? What does that even mean?
Greg and John
How you
just
doing?
got out of the screening for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, so the first thing I gotta give a disclaimer for is that almost every second of this movie is a spoiler. You mean that literally? Like every second of this movie is a spoiler. Here's what I'm gonna do. I pulled up the plot description for this film. Dr. Stephen Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens a portal to the multiverse. However, a threat emerges that may be too big for his team to handle. Now, we've seen a lot of TV spots and a lot of trailers. There's a lot of plot that you are not gonna get in those trailers.
Are they gonna talk spoilers, man?
We're
Because I
gonna
don't
keep
want
this
to hear spoilers.
non-spoilery. Obviously, our spoiler talk we will be doing live stream. We're aiming for it this Sunday. So cancel plans with your mother on Mother's.
Thank you, Chubby Teddy. Soups blows. RJ's better than Soups. Thanks, Chubby. I appreciate
He's making
that.
it sound like he's gonna like drop spoilers right
Yeah,
here.
No, he's
Super.
saying,
man.
no, he's just saying that's hard to talk about the movie without spoilers. But he's saying
Yeah,
they can
some
do
movies
spoiler
are
talk
like
later.
that. I get it. you know.
Kavari asked with the Flash cameos outside.
Hell no.
No.
You go see
I
Christopher
highly-
Reeve, and that's
I mean,
it.
I don't know. I hate comparing Flash and Doctor Strange. I don't think it's really fair.
Yeah, guys. The movie is like out in like a year. Like, stop talking about the Flash.
Yeah, thank you.
Stop
Yeah,
talking
like
about
nobody,
you.
like,
You got
like nobody
fucking
cares.
Shazam, Black
Nobody
Adam,
cares about
Aquaman.
the
You got
Flash.
plenty of toys to play with before then. All right, Jesus, don't
God,
get
Yeah,
fucking
Thank
greedy,
you.
like, nobody
guys.
No, I've been
cares.
saying
Nobody
that
cares.
shit for 2 weeks, and I get
Oh,
dogpiled by these
shit.
guys, bro. I
Someone
get
someone leaked the
dogpiled.
Avatar trailer again.
Yeah, actually, I
Oh
did see
my
the Avatar
gosh,
trailer. It's
of course.
fantastic.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to watch that leak later.
The
Send me
Avatar
the
trailer is
link
really
because I
good.
haven't seen it. and Everybody's seen it, and I have it. And
Yeah, we
wanna
won't.
see
I
it.
will. I would a little bit. Let's keep watching this. We'll watch a little bit.
I'm still trying to figure out what Ashley means by because she sounds like what does a golf pro sound like? I don't know what that even means. He sounds like-
Okay, they did chapter time, so they did a review, and then so we'll watch their quick review, and then we'll go to their criticisms about stuff they didn't like, and then that's actually good. Thank you, Real Rejects, for doing timestamps. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Makes it easier to
more
cover.
Hang out with us
YouTubers need to do
instead.
that.
John Drove. It's going to be a really fun time. Here's what I'll kick this off with. This movie's called Multiverse of Madness. Is it madness? Bet your goddamn ass it's madness. You're gonna wake up with PTSD after this experience. Were they crazy? Yeah, you're damn right they were crazy.
Am I mad? Am I going mad? I must be going mad.
No, it's not perfect. The film's not perfect. What movie's perfect, Greg? Why don't you just say that? I hate that criticism. I get it. I've heard you guys say that about anything I've ever said that about before ever. Some criticisms that I feel like we might be able to dive into without going into spoilers, but let's leave with all the things that are positive about it because there's so many things that are overwhelmingly positive about it. First things first. This is a Sam Raimi film. This is not Oz the Great and the Powerful, where you slap Sam Raimi's name on there and you're like, it's kind of a Sam Raimi film, but it feels like they held him back a little bit. There were times where I was like, we are watching the other side of town in his Spider-Man world where Doctor Strange is having a fight.
Absolutely.
At times, as you've seen the trailer, that straight up reminds you of his work from like Evil Dead and Drag Me to Hell. The camera work, they really let him be a visual storyteller. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Marvel movie. I would not go there with that. However, it was pretty early on where I was just thinking, this is one of the most exciting Marvel movies I've ever seen. It's probably the most visually dazzling Marvel movie we've ever seen. Like,
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
crazy, and just how much they just let him do his thing. The amount of gasps throughout the audience, the amount of applause would just I can't explain. Imagine what you saw in the trailers, all the weirdness, times that by 10, and then forget everything you know, because you're never going to even come close to understanding what I'm getting at here, because it is insane. It lives up to the title in the best possible way. Would you agree, John?
I would
You know what that makes me
absolutely
think,
agree.
RJ, the way
Not
he's
only
explaining
does
this movie? It makes me think this is one of those Marvel movies where you can watch it over and over if it's good and find something new every time you watch it.
That is
Maybe,
actually
yeah.
that's interesting. Actually, but I would agree with that. That's what I got from it.
It's not your typical MCU movie where it's the same
No, and I
shit
like
over and
movies
over.
like that where you can go back and find something new every time, man. I love movies like that.
Oh, absolutely, I agree.
Like No Way Home, I watched that movie 50,000 times and shit. I find something new every time.
I do. I used to
Amazing.
when I would watch Seven, I would find something new in the cinematography or something new in a
Oh,
line. I'd
Seven
be
is
like,
a masterpiece.
yeah, and I'd be like, wow, man, this David Fincher guy's gonna be huge.
And he is huge.
He is now, but I went and saw it in the theater a bunch of times in a row with my
Yeah.
friend
So
Scott.
we're
And I
gonna
was like,
Yeah.
This Fincher guy's gonna be big.
So we're gonna jump to their criticisms real quick. So we're gonna jump a little bit further in the video because they seem to like the style of the movie, but I want to see what they didn't like.
Wasn't an issue for me in the first like 20 to 30 minutes of the film. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a Marvel movie like this so entertaining in the first
Like rollicking along.
It's just so entertaining. Yeah. The movie constantly moves really fast. But the thing I would liken it to, and this is going to sound worse than it actually sounds. And I'm not just saying this to be nice, but this is the only thing I can really think of right now to give a basis for how I would liken it without spoiling things. You know, when you don't watch those DC shows, but you want to see the crossover event. So you watch the crossover event and it's like super fast paced, super quick. It's kind of like a bunch of exposition nonstop.
Yeah.
And this movie felt like it needed 20 more minutes. It felt like that to me, but a darker, better version of that. It was definitely rushed at times, and at times it is like messy, and not in the way that feels intentional. There are times where it is just like there's too much going on. To me, ultimately, I was still left going, this could have used an extra 20 to 30 minutes to breathe. It really could have. And then other times it needed that pacing. Like this movie excels a lot of the time in the pacing that it's doing. And then other times I'm like, yeah, I kind of wish it would slow down.
In various scenes when it does slow down and when it does indulge in the emotional
I don't
journeys
like
of
his
the
hat.
characters that are running alongside
Hey, his hat is a masterpiece.
His hat bothers the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
And I do wish they had balanced the movie out with more of that kind of stuff, because it does, especially with certain characters, start to feel like, okay, you're just here for some exposition, and that's kind of all we have time for, and your emotional arc is a little perfunctory.
Hey, Warren, you talking about America Chavez?
I'm talking about America Chavez.
Yeah, because America Chavez, Xochitl Gomez elevates the role, but I think that about America Chavez
What
too.
is
Is like
multiverse of reactions? The characterizations and the character journeys, you know, the emotional stuff that isn't the first thing you think of when you come into these movies, is something that is a little bit more lacking. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's one of those things where you look at the shows and you look at the movies and you go, damn, the benefit is we have all that time to dive into the characters. And while I liked the emotional journey they had laid out for Doctor Strange, I liked what having Christine Palmer back did for that story as well. And it's just all stuff I wanted more from, and I wanted to be more affected by. It's like there's good work and there's some good writing, but it's not what gets the focus. And I think that it makes some of the, again, emotional payoffs feel a bit perfunctory, or feel a bit like, you know, the plot requires that.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a softy, guys. I do want emotional payoff, you know. I do. I get a little soft sometimes in these comic book movies, and I want to, you know, like I get emotional every time the Reavers do that funeral, or the Ravagers do that funeral. You know?
Oh yeah, Guardians.
I love
Guardians
shit like
makes
that.
you cry all the time.
I love shit like that, you know. So I hope they don't hurt that stuff too much.
Y'all cries in movies? What?
Yeah.
Hey, who doesn't cry at movies? Real men cry at movies, Anthony.
I don't cry.
Real men like
She
speech.
said
Real
like
men like
with a
ballet.
movie.
Real men like crying in movies. All right, that's what real men do. Chris
Nah,
gets.
I don't. No.
Kevin Smith says something that I agree with every time he says it, and a lot of people aren't Kevin Smith fans, but he says, "I'll pay anybody money to make me feel something."
There
Yeah.
you
You
go.
know, and that's that. I'm built like that. I want to feel something when I go to the movies. You know.
Yeah, I think that's good enough for what we did. I mean, like I said, very much a little all over the place, mostly positive, some disappointment and some negatives. My big takeaway is keep your expectations in check, and you'll probably like the movie especially if you're a big fan of Sam Raimi.
Have you been reading Ashley's comments about Khonshu? I'm cracking up, dude.
Yeah, she's really going at
the
it with the
all white,
costume.
the all white New Balance, but only the blue B. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got New Balance, but mine are black and red. You know, like I would never wear those all white ones with. Chicks
they're brushed. Yeah, but to wrap up this stream, we have one last topic, and it's kind of going back to Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man has turned 20 years old as of
Don't
today.
care. Don't
It's
care.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's now 20 years old. The movie is 20 years old now.
The movie's so mid, it's not even funny.
Oh, come on,
No,
man.
I didn't care about it.
Dude, when this movie, listen, remember, this was the time when we didn't know if you could do comic book movies. And
This movie
X-Men
was
That's
a
man already
landmark,
proved,
man.
bro. Blade already proved.
and Blade was okay, but Blade
But
had
it wasn't
shitty,
a blockbuster. This was like
Blade
the
had shitty
blockbuster.
CGI. Great story, but shitty
Bro,
CGI.
Well, also,
disagree
Blade
with
was
the
like a
CGI.
niche
This
hit.
has
This is a
shitty.
major
Look at the
blockbuster.
CGI right there.
Yeah, but
CGI
yeah,
looks disgusting
you're
right
telling
there.
me it don't look real when he's swinging through New York? You're crazy, man.
No,
this
it
was the
Well,
one that led.
well, okay, and hold on though. The reason I'm talking about this is like this is a landmark movie that changed the game. Whether you like it or not,
Exactly.
this
Thank
movie
you,
That's a-
changed it.
Jay.
It changed everything. This movie changed everything. It was a
everything,
landmark
bro.
movie. It was a landmark movie, and this movie was so
Listen.
important to the history of where we're at now. We would not
And
be where we're at today
Even that
without this
scene,
movie.
remember 9/11 had just happened while they were
Terrible
filming this.
CG.
You remember? And they had to change the poster and everything. They had to go back and do
Oh, I
some
have the
stuff.
poster.
And you have the poster with the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
That is almost impossible to get, dude. Never get
No, I'm
rid of
joking.
it.
I'm joking. But you could buy.
Oh.
You could buy. I'm joking.
But
Well,
the
actually,
scene where
speaking of
he's
that-
Well, you could buy. You could buy it online.
Let's look at the. I'm not going to play the audio, obviously, but let's take a look at the very first trailer for this movie, which got banned or not banned, but they quietly removed it
Yeah,
because of what
they
happened.
edited out the 10
Edited it out.
Yeah, they had
But
to
like,
edit
just
it out.
remember how big of a deal this movie was when it first came out. And again, this was my introduction to Marvel Comics. This is my introduction to Spider-Man. This movie meant a lot to people my age and just around the world. This movie was a game changer.
I
and
don't
again,
feel that it's a
so
stretch to
important.
say. I don't feel in any way that it is a stretch to say this movie helped New York heal.
Oh no, it absolutely did. Absolutely
I'm a person from New York. I'm playing. I like Spider-Man 1. I think I'll give the movie a 8 out of 10 or 7. It depends. I think from a person that's from
What?
the
What do you, Ashley? What are you saying? No.
Compared to the stuff that we see now, yes, it is mid. But
is
back
mid.
then, this was cutting edge
Dude,
shit,
this
man.
Okay, you guys want to hear a hot take? Guys want to hear a hot take? Ready for it? Ready for it? I'm coming in hot here. I actually like Spider-Man 3 more than Spider-Man 1. I'm
What?
sorry. I know
That is a hot take. Yeah, this
I
is
know
it.
it's a steaming molten lava ball, man.
Yeah, Chubby, the first trailer had the Twin Towers and Spider-Man
first
saved
trailer.
the
Yeah,
helicopter
this is
with a
the first-
spider web
Yeah,
between
this,
the Twin
this
Towers.
is it, right? This is that first trailer right here.
Yeah, this
See?
is the trailer.
Look at this cut, man. They're like, "Oh, what happened? Why are we caught?" And then you see the web. Zoom out.
People
like,
saw this
"Aw,
trailer, RJ,
shit."
and lost their shit, and then they had to stop releasing it. You know, they
Sony. I remember Sony.
And there he is, right there.
Sony freaked out. I remember when they showed the 10 Towers, like, yeah, you have to take that shit out because that was a tragic day, and 9/11.
Look at that. That looks incredible to me.
No, that
Just
CG
imagine
looks
being-
horrendous.
Just imagine being in the movie theater and seeing that for the first time, and seeing the name Spider-Man come up. It's like, oh shit, they're actually making
They
that movie.
did it. Oh my god, they did it. You know, that's what I was thinking. I cannot believe they did it. They pulled it off. Like,
No, MJ in the movies, it looks horrible. Oh my god, she's terrible.
there's so much iconic shit in that movie. That upside down kiss
Well,
is gonna live forever.
the first Spider movie is timeless. I've rewatched that movie at least like 20, 30, 40, 50 times. Like, I rewatched that movie a lot. To me, it still holds
You
up.
own it?
Yes, I own it on DVD.
Yeah, I own all three.
I burn all those movies.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Jeez,
I
man,
own
you
them.
be
you're
like
a
part of
hater.
the
That's
environment
all
with
it
that,
is. You're a
dude.
hater.
Come on.
But
You know,
Listen, like Toby, I'm sorry, like Toby is not a good actor. He was okay as Spider-Man. MJ in the movies was not. I'm sorry, MJ in the movies was not that good. I'm sorry. Kristen Dunst, her dusty ass, was not good.
Willem Dafoe killed it. And what
Willem Dafoe is
like?
an amazing villain. He was.
Willem Dafoe was amazing.
I like in this new one they were like, you kind of look like the Green Goblin without the helmet. We just take the helmet off of you. You know what I mean? Because
the helmet looks terrible.
The helmet, I didn't like the way you couldn't like.
It looked like Power Rangers. Let's be honest. It was Power Ranger costume.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Not the Michael Keaton line. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Yeah, I actually know two people that actually did see the Flash trailer. They actually did quite like it. You know, like it was really. I heard it was really good.
I'm a scientist. I love that.
Anyway,
line makes sense.
I broke my rule. Sorry, RJ. You can continue on. Buddy.
No Way Home. No Way Home. That line makes sense. I'm a scientist myself. The callbacks and everything. To me, I think Toby was a better Spider-Man. No Way Home.
What are summer teeth?
I enjoyed Toby more in Spider-Man No Way Home than I did in his movies. That's just me. And then there was I like them coming back. I like Toby being the older Spider-Man that he is. Although it's weird because remember the rumor.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this the masks you're talking about? The original one that they were thinking about going with?
Oh
this
yeah,
one?
the Alex Ross one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, no, this one. This one.
Yeah, that would have been. You know why Sony say no to this? Because they were scared of kids. I was like, oh my god, you pull a WB. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They pulled a WB with the black suit. I was like, yeah, well, I think it was with the black suit, I believe, something like that. I can't remember.
It would have been cool if they would have used this, but hey,
The MCU could do something. The MCU could do something like this, though. The MCU could do something like this.
maybe one day.
Ashley's tripping, yo. She's
Who is this Ashley? Who is this? Who is this Ashley keep talking
the
about?
widow. She's in the chat.
Oh, that one.
Good job, Chris. Would you like a gold star?
I don't know what she's talking about. What I say? What I
Do
do?
you want a gold star?
I do want a gold star. Yes.
How would you
Okay.
get the gold star though?
I don't know. She just.
Yeah, that mask is very Sam Raimi. Yep, and Sony was scared because they were scared of kids.
But anyway,
I don't.
organic weapon trash.
Yeah.
The organic webs. Remember the E3 trailer? You should play it. The one that he got the
Andrew
organic
Casale
webs.
says Spider-Man 2002 is a film I grew up on and cemented my love for Spider-Man since the 90s animated series.
Yeah, because you had Toby Clotis. We know.
Hey, come on, yo! Everybody's got their fandom, yo.
I think
Come on.
Ashley's just
Arjun,
one
do
of
you
those
remember the
purists.
trailer? Do you remember the trailer when the one that Toby got the organic web? I mean, not the organic, the web shooters.
There was a trailer like that.
Yeah, it was. I think it was from E3. I can't remember. It was from E3 or something. I can't remember. It was a trailer that they played that Toby has the web shooters. I can't
Toby's
remember
not
which
even.
one.
I will stand up for this movie and at all times. And this isn't even my favorite Spider-Man. Okay, but I love Toby's not my favorite Spider-Man, but I love this
Andrew, right?
movie. I'm an Andrew Garfield guy. I
Thank
always
you.
have been.
Hey,
you
there you
know?
go.
All right,
That's
Andrew, calm down with the language, buddy. It's all good.
Oh,
Andrew,
It's all good.
Andrew,
I tried
I
to defend
would.
you.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
all
I
sorry.
good.
can't see his shot because I'm not a man, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, this is the movie I grew up with. It was really my first introduction to superhero movies. It means a lot to a lot of people. And it is cool that it's turning 20 years old the same week it releases Doctor Strange 2, another Sam Raimi movie. So it's good to see Sam Raimi still doing his thing. And yeah.
That's the cartoon I used to watch, Chubby, the one that had Firestar. And
Oh
Iceman.
yeah, Spider-Man is
That was
Amazing
my
Friends.
favorite. That was my favorite version of
Before we
Spider-Man.
head out here, I will say to all the Raimi fans, like I love you guys. I'm a Raimi fan, but we all got to. I know some pretty toxic Raimi fans. I mean, they're not as bad as some Snyder fans, but we got to calm down a little bit, guys.
Oh, that's cool. I got to talk to one of the actors in the film today, the man who shot Uncle Ben. That's cool.
Yeah. It's great.
Wait, you talked to Thomas Hayden Church?
No, the other one.
The
crazy
other
haired
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I put the trend the with Toby with the web shooters.
Oh, I agree with Ashley on that one.
Yeah.
Though. I do
Yeah,
like
no
Spider-Man 2 better. Out of that trilogy, that's my
No,
favorite
Spider-Man 2 is better.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Although
That's
you could
the
tell
best of the
Spider-Man
trilogy,
2.
but I still have a soft spot for Free. I know.
Although, like, if I recently watched Spider-Man 2, I could tell the CGI.
I didn't hate
it's
3,
deleted
but
scene.
Topher Grace just took me out of it, man. He took me out of the movie.
Yeah, the 70
Okay, so
guys,
this is a
yeah.
deleted scene. Okay. So yeah, this is when he's coming up with the suit idea. I didn't know that they made web shooters. I thought it was always organic from the beginning.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It was the guy and he shooter. You see?
See the Jack Black parody of this one? It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I see the Jack Black parody. It's amazing.
That would have been better than the fucking organic shit.
I liked that it came out of his body. I thought it was cool. You know,
Yeah,
I just thought it was something different.
And that went home when he said, "Do you have an existential question?" Yeah, I have.
I mean, it literally made him a Spider-Man. You know, otherwise he's just a dude that can climb up walls and shit. But having organic webs come out of his body.
No, web shooters look like very 2000s. So.
Toby's not my favorite Spidey, but he's my favorite Parker.
There you go. There you go. Everybody can have their opinions, but just all fucking respect each other.
Yep,
right?
and everybody loves him.
Spider-Man.
Oh, and don't get me wrong, Tom Holland. Can love Tom Holland, man. The accent, the Queen, I love it. The Queens, he's a great Spider-Man. I just like Andrew Garfield. Just feels like to me he emotes better. You know, that's all.
Is he more spider or more man? That's always the great thing about.
He's the man spider.
Wasn't there rumors that
he's
No
the
Way
human
Home?
spider?
Wasn't there rumor No Way Home that Kristen Dunst was gonna come back and then Toby was?
They had that planned at one point, I believe.
They probably deleted
contracts
that.
didn't work out. She was also filming something with like Jane. She was also shooting the Oscar film during that period of time as well. So that kind of
and I believe Emma Stone.
Howard the Dog was fantastic, by the way. If you're a fan of Benedict Cumberbatch, check out that movie on Netflix. It's really good.
It wasn't Emma Stone too was supposed to come back for a cameo.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys, what is your favorite scene in No Way Home? Does anybody have a favorite scene?
Oh, well, they're
Yeah,
in the lab working together.
God damn, Ashley. Ashley's on a warpath.
Yeah, she is.
You know what,
Dude, don't
Ashley?
talk about Tom Holland, bro.
I would really respect you, but honestly, you're being so mean. You're like, what's going on here, Ashley? You're everything wrong. with
No,
film
No, Ashley's
fans.
fine. No, Ashley's
no,
fine.
no,
No, Ashley's good.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But
I
it's
know,
like,
I
come
know.
on,
no,
Ashley.
it's because Andrew is a Toby cultist, and he loves Toby
Who is
Maguire that much.
Andrew?
There's too many fucking Andrews. What do you guys have to change
Andrew
your name?
Casala.
No.
Casala?
Yeah,
Casali.
Casala. That's his name. No, I call him Casala. That's his name now.
Okay.
Because he's a Toby.
Emabala?
Yes.
Well, I'm a mark, and I mark out easy when it
Andrew,
comes to
relax,
wrestling
bro.
or any of that stuff. So when Andrew catches Mary Jane, that's my favorite scene in the movie.
Okay, that was good. I'll give you that. That was good.
Yeah.
Because you could tell when he was like sad and he
Exactly.
and MJ was like,
It's
and
redemption.
MJ was like, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yes, I am."
Yeah. Well, on that note, guys, like I said, I just want to talk about the Sam Raimi films just a little bit. The original Spider-Man turns 20 today. Monumental film. Whether you love it or you don't like it, that's all good. Everyone can have their opinions on it and the Sam Raimi trilogy. But it was a landmark film, and it changed a lot for the industry and for comic movies in general, to where I don't feel we'd be where we're at today without that movie. In a lot of
No, if we didn't
respects.
get Spider-Man, we wouldn't have masterpieces like Morbius.
Anyway, anybody
Oh, God, let me
okay, Chris,
I couldn't get it out.
No, Morbius is not a masterpiece.
I almost kept a straight face that time.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Ashley. You're good. Don't
Morbius
worry.
is the biggest flop that Marvel had in history. I ain't gonna cut.
All I'm saying is I'm saying who is Andrew, because I'm not seeing in the chat who Andrew
Oh,
is.
he probably blocked.
He probably
you.
blocked you then.
Yeah, he blocks people. Fucking idiot.
I've never met the dude. What he blocked me for? I got pre-blocked by some dude. What the hell?
Yeah, because probably you like Tom Holland.
The Widow is cool. Dang, she'd be trying with the tube shotgun right now. Nah,
Don't
Ashley
fuck
is
with
cool.
Ashley, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Don't be trying to start none with Ashley. Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you to Max, Anthony, Chris, non-Kino Cinephile, and Eddie for joining me today for the special episode of Marvel Mania. Real quick before we go, though, some announcements. Real quick for my channel and Max's. Tonight we're doing a Moon Knight special. We will be watching the final episode on Twitch. We'll do a watch party on YouTube, and we'll be doing live reactions and an overall series review discussion at the end of it.
We're gonna stay up till 2 in the morning and do this.
Hopefully, my computer does not crash. I'll be up at 2.
Nice. All right.
Hopefully my computer doesn't crash like it did the last time I tried doing it, and we can actually watch the episode and have fun. So that'll be on my Twitch channel. Will be where you can watch the episode. Otherwise, just queue up your Disney Plus, and we'll just watch it together on YouTube, commentate over it, and do a discussion afterward. Sometime this weekend, I don't know when, we'll be doing the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness spoiler cast. We will be discussing the film and all its spoilery details. I'm thinking we might do it Sunday for Mother's Day. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. Also, something new, something very special, guys. Do you know what month this is? What special day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's May the 4th, baby. May the 4th be with you.
Star Wars Day.
Star Wars month, bro.
I'm announcing today that for my birthday on well, actually, no, it's not for my birthday, but it's close enough. On Monday, May 16th, a very special stream where we will be doing... What the hell? Why are you... You're here at the very end. You are so late.
Oh.
Hi! I miss you. I missed you so much. How are you?
I know. I saw a link and I clicked it, and I didn't know if it was
I'm
gonna
so
be
glad
live or
you're
not.
here.
Hi.
We're at the very end of the show, though.
Oh well. Goodbye, everybody.
Actually, wait, before you go, I gotta tell you something. So, Sag, remember that like one time you were like saying like, who was that guy in my like short film? You know, Tim, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like I told him about you. He's like, I'm flattered, but I'm already taken. It was pretty funny, So
Wait, which guy? Wait, what
The
short
Tim, the
film?
really buff guy in my short film, the super buff guy. You don't
I'm trying to
remember any?
remember. I mean, there was a lot of hot guys in short films I've critiqued, but
I've critiqued. Too
are
much
you the
one
hot
out of
guy? Is that
that.
what you're saying? Are you the hot guy?
Yeah. No, I was not the hot guy. I'm the short and stubby guy, but gonna become a hot guy soon. But anyway. Nice seeing you, Saggy. You know.
Well, nice seeing you too. I was like,
I used to be
You
the
got
hot
here just
guy.
in
Now I'm
time.
just
I was making some channel
the
announcements.
charming guy, you know.
Oh, you have channel announcements?
I do. I was about to make an announcement for this month because this month is Star Wars month. Tomorrow's May the 4th. So on May 16th, that's Monday, May 16th, the day before my birthday, we'll be doing a special retrospective stream 20 years later, a Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
Oh, what a masterpiece.
We'll be talking about Attack of the Clones on Monday, May 16th. It's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. So that'll be cool.
RJ.
And later in the month, exclusively announcing it right here and now, we will be doing Kenobi Watch Party, episode 1 and 2, reaction and review. That'll be on, I think it comes out Friday the 27th at 2 a.m.
The 27th.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. It'll be an episode 1, live watch party, reaction and review. And I will be covering Star Wars Celebration. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet because their live stream schedule's all over the place. We might only be covering certain panels and events. I got to work out how we're going to be doing that for a stream. But yeah. So
me too, Degrassi. Me too, bro. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna be on my computer, ready to web. They got web exclusives during Comic-Con and Celebration, and I am really looking forward to some Black
Isn't your name Marvel Mania? Why are you covering Star Wars? What's going on?
Because there's also a segment, if you look at the bottom, RJ Live. It's the second series I do on the channel. So I can do more occasionally, a side project. So it's okay. And I'm
she's trying to expose.
Who just said that? Who called him a shill?
I'm just saying his name is Marvel Mania, and he's talking about Star Wars and Star Wars month.
Well, Marvel does. Well,
Marvel.
Hold on though. Marvel does publish Star Wars comics, so you know it's not cheating either way.
I'm just saying it is cheating when you're not doing a Marvel show.
You know, it is what it is. But actually, Saggy, while you're here, might as well get your thoughts on this before we end. Because like I said, you popped in at kind of a weird time, but I'm glad you did. Because again, just like Chris, you kind of represent, no offense, you kind of represent like more of like the normie kind of thing a little bit.
You actually have a real life.
Don't get me wrong. I know the characters. I know the lore. I just don't.
No, I mean like in terms of like being so connected to like the movie punditry thing, you know?
Yeah, no, that's not me.
We're not hardcore die fans. We're not gonna like fight people in real life over movies.
I'm a normie, man. I'm like, you think the movie sucks? Fine, I love it.
Yeah, but no, I wanted to ask you, like, are you looking forward to Doctor Strange 2? And like, what do you think of the reviews coming in? Does it make you more excited, less excited? Do you care about reviews at all?
I've gotten to the point that this is probably why too people haven't really seen me on like a lot of YouTube channels I used to frequent, because I'm kind of like over like the movie arguments of stuff now, where it's like I'm just avoiding reviews, leaks, scoops now, because I'm just gonna wait for the films to come out. I'll watch the trailers. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna watch the trailer, and I am excited for Doctor Strange. From what I've seen for the trailer, I've been avoiding all of this stuff just because, like I said, I've been burnt out of all of the spoilers and crap like that. So like, I'm excited for the movie. It looks good from what I've seen. And yeah, that's basically it. I heard about leaks. People came in my chat last night. I said, did you see the leaks? Did you hear about the leaks? I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I'm just going to go see the movie and enjoy it like everyone should for the first time viewing, and then give you guys my thoughts. But yeah, I'm excited for the movie overall. I like Doctor Strange. It looks cool. And I that's all I got from a normie.
Yeah. I do have one little spoiler I can tell you guys for the
movie,
the Spider-Man, not the movie, the Spider-Man stuff, the Star Wars stuff. One of the Black series that I know for sure is coming out.
Oh, one of the toys.
No, I don't want to spoil
the Boba with the Rancor.
Oh, is that going to be a toy?
That's going to be a toy, yeah.
I mean, of course, it's probably going to be a Funko Pop. They probably have a Funko Pop for it.
Yeah. Well, real quick, too, before we end as well, tomorrow is Garguts' birthday, so happy early birthday, Garguts. If we're not live tomorrow, then happy freaking birthday, man.
Oh, happy birthday, Garguts.
To you.
Because I probably, you know what? Because I probably won't see Garguts, and because I'm really bad with birthdays and I'm working tomorrow, Happy birthday to
Every time.
you.
Every time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Garguts. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
See, you do sexy stuff like that, and you wonder why I want pictures of your feet.
Okay,
You.
Whoa,
Chris.
whoa, whoa, what?
You bizarre turn,
Look
Chris.
at Eddie's face! Eddie's face!
Oh God, Chris. Yeah, you guys.
Chris,
minus 5
unfiltered.
respect points.
Bro, you're gonna kiss her. Wow, that's good.
Eddie's face when you said that was the most priceless thing. I'm gonna go back and screen grab that because that face said
Yo,
everything.
Eddie, redo that face, bro.
Eddie, that face was priceless. I love you, Eddie.
Yeah,
That was
my friend
great.
Scott has a friend down in Florida that works for Hasbro, and he goes to Target a lot, and there's a lot of exclusives coming out, and every once in a while he'll give us like a little lowdown of what's going to hit the web, and Boba Fett and the Rancor is going to be one of them, and there's another vehicle, but we're not really sure which vehicle it's going to be, but it's going to be something from the Boba Fett series.
Did you just expose your friend at giving away information that?
No, it's a Star Wars group on Facebook. They're allowed to let one out a couple days before May the 4th, but it's going to be a web exclusive. But yeah, man, and the Rancor of Boba Fett's going to be dope, and they're releasing some vehicle from the show, and I think it's going to be the
yellow
Naboo Starfighter, but all chrome.
Oh,
That
cool.
would be cool.
That's cool.
That's sexy.
I'm looking forward to more of those Star Wars toy announcements. I mean, I hope that we get some good news about like well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, Bad Batch season 2, Mando season 3 news. We'll see what happens. Maybe.
I was kidding. I am not a foot person. I don't understand it. That's why I joke about it. I don't understand the appeal. I like don't get it.
So you never.
I'm
you
gonna
never
send the
kiss your
pictures
girl
now
foot?
just because of it.
I've never what?
Never kiss your girl foot.
No, I don't. I don't understand the feet thing.
Why
No,
are we
I'm
talking
not-
about
I'm
this?
not
This is a family
saying
friendly
that.
show.
I'm
Get
not
it out
saying
here,
that
guys.
do
Have a
that.
good one. All right.
All right, see you, man.
Bye.
I'm just asking.
Out.
If you
He
must
was
know, I can tell you how much. I prefer to see women in like shoes. I like to see women in high heels and things like that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand the feet thing. I just joke
I'm
about it.
so sorry I came on and
We just
started
lost
this,
like
but
we lost like
that-
20 viewers.
They love me.
bye,
Chris
everybody.
Unfiltered. They
Thanks
love
for
me,
having
man.
me.
Right. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching another episode of Marvel Mania.
Huevos.
Bye.
Bye. Hasta la vista. Boom.
Oh wait, yeah.